What's up, guys? Shawnee Salami. I'm gonna shout people out tomorrow because this is a bonus upload. Besides Ace is who we're playing with. He's a better player than me, even though he's a lower level, which always feels bad. But he's a dude I've just really gotten pretty tight with pretty quickly. He gets along with everyone really well. Awesome guy, even though I give him shit and roast him a lot, and he does the same right back. This is one of those examples of we were just completely overmatched. I'll let you guys see if we were able to get the W. I'm leaving you in the dark, so stay tuned the whole video if you want to know. But we were overmatched. Him and I were doing all we could. There's a lot of cool moments in this one. Even though my stats weren't as good as they usually are, like me and him were 1 and 2 by a lot. The thing, like, look at that. That was pretty cool, the jump and trying to do all I can here. There was just a lot of cool moments, like I said, and I felt like it was a TV show or a movie, like when I'd be like near Ace and we'd be like, oh my god, this is crazy. So the reason I say there's a lot of cool moments, because like I'm just surrounded a lot, doing all I can, as I keep saying, and I felt like I was in the zone. I wasn't playing good this morning, if you guys saw, because the Discord's really taking off. Everybody's having fun, so I've been distracted a little bit in there. I'm gonna link it in the pinned comment. I'm playing with as many of you as I can, as I keep saying. It's just been awesome, but it was just me and him this time, and it was rough, but a fun one nonetheless. That's him right there. The friend code doesn't work thanks to Torn Banner. He's just an asshole. You love it though. He's a funny guy. He just kicks me. So if you pay attention, that's what he looks like. So we're gonna run into each other a lot. My KD is tanking playing with you guys, and I do not care because it's just been so fun memeing, joking around. We're not taking it too serious, but we are playing for the win. Yeah, it's gotten like over 100 members in just 2 or 3 days. I'm losing my days because I'm not working, but you'll see what I mean if you join. We're all trying to just grow a community, and it's happening very quickly. And that's enough of me not shutting up about this. So let's get right into the gameplay. If you're new here, after my usual intro of just not shutting up about my undying love for you guys, I fast forward, but we haven't done that yet. So here I'm going to start taunting people right off the bat. Try and get some cool clips for a YouTube short, because I'm addicted to the content game. Doesn't work out, like always, when I try that. I think we get killed here pretty quickly. Honestly, didn't play too bad there now that I'm looking back at it. And what was interesting is I died in the fire, and it was that bug where it didn't give me a death. So, and I'm also a notorious slow starter. I'm feeling like in my head notorious. Every game I've been starting out like 1 and 3, 1 and 4. So stuff like that is what it is. But by the end of the game, you know I'll be at the top of the scoreboard or near. Here, once again, we waste a fire pot, don't hit a single person. At this point, when I'm using them, it's basically a win if I don't kill my teammates, because I just never hit anybody. Good 1vx here. I'm doing pretty well despite no one else around. But the fire pot problem continues. Like I said, it's a bonus, or it's a W if I don't kill my teammates at this point, because I never get kills with it. And here we already see people abandoning the team. Can't blame them if you're getting frustrated, because like I said, it was a tough matchup here against a really pretty stacked team. Here we push hard to the battering ram best we can. This is when I start to get a little hot and start to turn it around, because if I start slow, I feel like this happens to a lot of people. I guess you'd call that spiral a bit, and then I just start getting in a never-ending cycle of dying. But here we get a few kills. It's like a basketball player and their shots falling through. Now I'm getting confident. I'm feeling it, and we start, like I said, turn around from here. I'll leave this in. I start following Ace, and in my headcanon for the match is that me and him found each other in a battlefield, and we're like, oh my god, we're all gonna die. One of those movie moments you do. Everyone's got a story in their head. If not, they're lying, or they're just not having as much fun as me, because I love it. This is stuff I wasn't doing until my YouTube kind of blew up. I'm taunting people, dancing, all in good fun though. I'm not going to teabag people or anything, but you know, we do a little trolling around here. Lighthearted though. So this is kind of what I'm saying. My teammates struggle over there, and we're just doing all we can. And fighting multiple people almost at every turn. Here we get in another fight. Well, look what happens, though. I hate siege equipment, but this is the one time I was happy about it. Because I'm fighting for my life, and that guy takes out the biggest threat. That guy had my number this game. I'm not going to shout him out in case that makes him uncomfortable. We had no choice but to thank the siege equipment, the ballista, which I usually don't do, but he did save my life. We'll give him a pass. Maybe that's how I should use the fire pot, is to use it to block off places. Maybe that's the way I don't kill my own teammates, and at least make it useful on some level. I have no idea when jumping like became part of my repertoire. I don't think it's really a good thing, but it looks cool and it does work sometimes, because it is a big waste. Oh, I kicked that archer's corpse. Sorry, that was on video. Because it does use a lot of stamina. It has gotten me out of trouble. I see spear users do it a lot. Like, I don't know if they still do. There's one point when they were. So just something, if you guys have any tips about that, if you see people do it, if it's worth it besides looking cool, just let me know. Maybe I'll cut that out for the sake of putting up stats. Once again, we find ourselves fighting a lot of people at once. I accidentally downed my teammate, but what choice did I have? Because look at this, they cornered me. My only hope is to counter and just keep slashing. Doesn't work out, but I think we took down one guy with us. At least there's that. They make a good push here. They really have a lot of guys in this square. You'll see they're capturing it. But me and Ace decided we're going to try and like clear it out ourselves. We get a lot of kills. And we really get them out of here, and we start, look at the top, it's now a defend the town square, so we're in a pretty good position now. We cleared it out. This guy, we were in a pretty cool duel. I kind of figured he was going to kill me because I had no health after that, but that's one of the examples where I feel like I owed it to him, which is like weird to say, but when he was putting up a good fight, hitting me a few times, even though there was people around, I was like, you know what, I keep jokingly calling it a warrior's death if I'm surrounded or something like that, but at the end of the day, it's for the win, not the stats. It is what it is.
You are a fine warrior. Hold the square from the masons.
Not even I could miss that fire pot throw. It says I burned one guy, it looks like, but we'll take that. At least we cut off that part a little bit and forced them to move. And yeah, so we keep going here. The engineers did a good job as well. Maybe I'm giving me and Ace a little too much credit, because they're blocking off some key parts and they're starting to retake it again. And we're going to try and clear out as many as we can. Oh, that is a dumb time to jump. Don't do what I'm doing there. And now look at that. It's on defend again. So it's just... It was a hectic game. It's a very fun to watch, though. Like, this is one of those ones that's cool to look back at as I edit it.
For the king, I am by you, brother. We must hold the town.
There I get burned trying to avoid team damage. And like I said, that guy, if he's watching, he really had my numbers. So credit him, shout out him. Once again, they're starting to retake it. It felt like every time I wasn't in the square or Ace wasn't in the town square, they were just starting to capture it, and now it's on defend again. So it was a really fun one. When these kind of games, when you feel like you're carrying a team, are just a blast. It's one of the most rewarding things when you get good. Even though, like I said, my KD's been dropping playing with some of you guys, but my wins are going up, so it's been fun. Like I said, I feel like I'm repeating myself a little bit this video. I apologize. It's a bonus upload, so give me a pass. But now it's on defend again. And we're down to 2 minutes, so I'll let you keep watching. You'll see if we're able to keep it that way. As you probably guessed, we couldn't hold out after I died. Now this is very important. I really want you to pay attention here. I'm completely AFK and just moving around so I don't get vote kicked. This is my #1 tip from this game. Always answer your mom's text. If you're doing the most intense gaming thing of all time, you answer your mom's text. She's #1. You only get one. You only get one mom. Another important tip is if you see a spawn wave coming, hype the boys up. That's what you got to do. Improve morale. Chances are it's contagious. They battle cry back, and then you rush into battle with them, and it feels like you're the field general or the leader of an army. It's immersive, it's cinematic, and most importantly, as I said, they're excited to fight alongside you, or at least that's what I think in my like fucked up head. Something I try and do a little bit if I'm in an open area is to, what do you call it, get by a flag. Because if I start healing and I'm covered in blood and they see the animation, a lot of times, you know, archers are very soft, they're cowards. They'll shoot you from far away when you have no chance. So stand near the flag so you can keep moving, because if you start to bandage, you're just moving too slow. And they're vultures and they'll pick it apart. Personally, I love objectives like this where it's like the tug-of-war kind of thing, pushing them back, they're pushing you forward. It would be interesting to see objectives in future maps where that's almost the whole point of the entire map. And I also like bridge fights for some reason. They're pretty cool. Whenever I get a double kill, the Halo 2 guy plays in my head, and then we jump over the barricade so they hit stop. Doesn't work out, but I thought that was pretty slick. And this is interesting, and I want your guys' thoughts here. I thought I would be more of a value as like a killing machine in this game to fight on the bottom, and then it seemed like when I look later, there's a lot more people than I thought that were up top. So I thought I would be a better value, as I said, to be fighting down here. Oh my god, I'm getting punched to death. This is embarrassing. But to keep them away from getting up, and then like those guys are like a last line of defense and can stop the people that, if there's fewer of them going up the ladders and the side, I thought that was a good idea. Here I expect a thank you card in the mail from Ace. He's healing. I save him. If you're watching, Ace, you're welcome.
I will be by your side
Here we die a warrior's death alongside the homie. You love to see it. The best way to die.
King, I am by you, brother.
This life is basically a summary of how the game went. If you want to watch a like 30-second snippet of the video to see what this game was all about, that was it right there. Didn't seem like we had a chance to get to the other one and save it, because like they're all around down there. So me and Ace look like this is the idea. We're gonna prioritize the catapult up, or what is it called? The catapult trebuchet up here, and now we're. It doesn't even seem like trolling to me. We're kind of hiding, just so when they get up, we'll be ready. And I have no patience. I jump down and get killed, but that's okay. We got some kills too. It's looking bleak here. It's starting to feel like the win is kind of out of reach. Stay tuned. We're gonna do all we can as we have all game. Great job by the engineers here. I wish I could shout them out. Then I taunt more, do a little dance, because we're gonna die. We're gonna die fighting. And now their whole team comes out of nowhere. It felt like there's about 5 of them. And I decide, like I said, no chance of survival here. I'm gonna go back on this explosive and stay alive as I can. That guy gets me with a good overhead, because what the idea there was that I hold off long enough there where people, excuse me, get over to it. But unfortunately, everyone was pretty much dead, and the spawn wave is coming now, and it's a little too late. We do a beeline to get over there one last try, sacrifice the stats, you know, it doesn't matter. But this one is out of reach, as you can see. They got it. Really fun one regardless. I do like leaving losses in, just because you guys, you don't want to see a win every single game, right? You want a realistic ending, and that's what we got here. There was just only so much to the 2 best players in the lobby, basically, not to brag, could do. We couldn't do it. You can only carry that team so far. I don't even think they played that bad, because like when you look at the town square, they really did a good job. Certain objectives like that, we just did not have the killing power to keep up. And then I get vote kicked. It doesn't pass. I hope that guy was joking around because he knows it's the end of the game, or I was just too good once again and just get trolled. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the bonus upload, even if my commentary was a little off. I will see you tomorrow.